All right. So, according to academia.edu, lesson planning is a significant element of teaching and learning. We know this because we are educators, and a lesson plan basically provides a step-by-step guide that provides a structure for essential learning because there's always so much that we want to teach our students, but we can't teach them every single thing. So we have to make sure that we are aligned with in Texas, we have our teams, and let's see how to do this. So I am with Mrs. Cooper. Thank you so much for joining. She is one of our teachers, and I have recently observed her classroom, and these are some of the artifacts that I have brought to assist her because we want to make sure that we are differentiating based on data for our students. So we have this model one figure, and this is showing the definition of whole group instruction, which is saying that teacher instructs whole group right here while the students are listening and taking notes. And this is used mainly at the beginning of a lesson cycle or basically when introducing new material. However, based on data, because all of our students are in different places, we want to move to a Model 2 and Model 3 structure. So Model 2 is basically showing that we have small group activity taking place. This is with one task. This is where the teacher is facilitating and assisting students while the students collaborate with each other in different workstations on one task, so it's not as difficult. Then we will move to Model 3. Model 3, where the teacher is facilitating one task with a small group of students, and other students are working independently, once again, on the same task. So we're not going to jump into one teacher facilitating more than one task right now. So we're making this manageable for our instructors. All right, so once again, thank you for being here, Ms. Cooper. We are going to talk about your lesson plan. First, I have to give you some glows about your lesson plan. It was turned in on time. You had the lesson cycle with the starting with the do now, then you had the I do, we do, you do, which was perfect, and you ended it with data-driven instruction by testing out whether the students learned what they were supposed to learn based on an exit ticket. Perfect. Okay, so now when I was observing, of course, we want to move from our model one that I just displayed, where the teacher is teaching whole groups, to we want to move to model 2 and 3. Okay, so where the teacher is able to facilitate more of a small group structure. So I want to give you some feedback on how you can make that happen in your lesson. Did you have any feedback on how you try to implement small groups during your lesson cycle?
For the last of the lesson cycle, basically, I pulled out the students that all needed help on one particular skill, and those students are who I worked with were during small group, while the other students could work independently. And I made sure that those students got the help that they needed so they could eventually master that skill that they did do so well.
And that's definitely something that I wrote down when I was observing. I wrote it here. That's definitely something that I saw. But with the other students, how were you making sure that they were on track with their teams and that they were still receiving data-driven instruction based on the particular team that they needed help with? How did you do that?
I used data.
Okay, so that's one thing that I want us to think about going forward because our scholars, yes, working with a small group, they had T 8.5A that they were working on, but then the others they were working on just their own individual projects.
Yeah.
which was great. You know, everybody was busy, everybody had a role, but which teeth in particular were they focusing on? That's something that we're going to think about going forward. Okay. And the other thing is, the other question that I had for you was, okay, when you did the exit ticket, it was aligned to the first part of the lesson.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about that? Do you think that went well?
I think the exit ticket went very well. I made it was my pretty much my checking point. I just needed to make sure that they knew what they need to know after the lesson.
Okay, I agree. I agree. Once again, with the students who are working individually, we want to make sure that they're receiving data-driven instruction as well, and that we're not just they were definitely receiving the data-driven instruction, but we want to make sure that we're able to test what they're doing too. So you did a really, really good job of making sure that your small group was on point and that everybody had a role, even in the individual groups. But let's make sure that everybody is kind of on the same teams going forward. Okay, so did you have any concerns about like moving from the Model 1 structure to the Model 2 or 3?
Okay, so if I can repeat the model one more time. So the model one, that's of course that's the structure that we all use for the main part. So the teacher teaches, students are in their groups, and then we have the model three right here. So model three is whenever I begin working with my one particular group, and then the other students are in there.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel confident about that, or do you have any concerns about that? Anything I can assist you with on that?
Maybe you can assist me with some of my classroom management, making sure that everyone's able to work independently, and where it won't get chaotic with me just working with my group, making sure the other groups are actually doing what they're supposed to be.
Okay.
Classroom management.
And that's something that can happen basically by one, you did make sure everybody was assigned a role, you did a great job with that. And two, just forming the groups ahead of time. So not just letting people say, oh, I'm gonna work with my friend today. But actually looking at, okay, which teach would they need to master and making sure that they're in a particular group.